Kia ora. I'm just editing or re-editing a camera movement in Blender, and I just wanted to show this off because it's kind of a cool feature that I haven't really had much of a use for, but I think I'll be using a lot more. It's called motion paths. You see all these white dots here? They're all the frames of the animation for one of the elements, which is this camera here, and all the yellow dots here that are numbered are the keyframes. So they're these keyframes here, they all correspond, and so it's really helpful for mapping out the arc that this camera is going to travel along, because the original camera, it just, I don't know, it just didn't work right. But the way that you activate it is you go into this bit here, the object properties, and it's under motion paths, and then you can select the range that you want, and then you go calculate. So I've got it so it just does that section there. But if we compare it to the original camera, which is that one there, you can get a real good clear idea of what the path is, and if I'm kind of changing the animation of the camera, I can continue to calculate or update the motion path, and it's just very handy, and it looks quite cool, I have to say. So check this out. That lighter yellow one is the original camera, and here's my new camera. So the arc is a lot cleaner. And then they go down into that little building down there. But hang on, let's just turn it around and take a look from another angle. So you can really hone it in. See, it's kind of going up and then coming down again. Whoop! Woo! So for some of these bits, like here for example, all the frames are quite well spaced, but before they weren't, and just by being able to get a visual representation of the arc that the camera is going down, it's like very helpful. I just thought it was quite cool. And there's other stuff in here where you can make it display the frame numbers as well, if you've got the right one selected, and all of the frames, keyframes, and yeah, cool way. Anyway, let's see what it looks like through the camera itself now. I'll just move this out of the way. Oh yeah, check it out. I got all these markers for all the different moments. I had to reanimate some stuff, so I bound an earlier version of the camera, which is the one that you see at the start, and then it switches to my new camera animation. But this finished thing is going to be all painted over. I got some funny names of the markers too. No touchy the cam before this. Anyway, let's take a look at this. Oh. Start around here. I've also got a hotkey for binding the camera to the view, which helps with animation, and also walk navigation, fly navigation. They're also handy for animated cameras too. You can do that up in here. Yeah, got all these options, but these ones here are handy for operating it more like a video game, which can be good. Yeah, so hopefully the path of motion of this camera is a little better now with my new movements. Well, there's probably a little bit too fast now that I look at it, but I'll just have to hone it in some more, and then through the window to these grease pencil people. Anyway, I just thought it was cool, and hopefully it's handy somehow, or interesting at least.